Hello there folks, how's it going? My name's Dave, DLC Dave, and welcome back to Marching On Together, my Foot Manager 2018 beta save with Leeds United. So then, the last time you saw us was the game against Bayern, the away game. We drew 3-3. It's quite a long episode as I went into a little bit of depth in sort of how I sort of try and affect games mid-game by tactical changes, and it seemed to work okay, to be honest. I was pretty pleased with it. Since that Bayern game, it's gone absolutely brilliantly. I'm not going to lie. Um, we beat Stoke 2-0, a very comfortable win, despite Pontus Jansson being sent off. In fact, he scored and then got sent off. But before that, Malcolm grabbed an early goal, and yeah, we saw the game out very comfortably. We then went and lost 3-1 to Man United. We are just not at their level at Old Trafford. Nowhere near. Harry Kane, who they've signed. I mean, 87 million there. They're just right now. I think that they're just a cut above, and we're gonna do exceptionally well to get anywhere near them. Really, in any game we play. A 2-0 away victory to West Ham, which was a very good result. Alioski and Pedro Neto grabbing the goals. And then probably I'd say the best result of the series so far, a 5-1 victory at home to Bayern Munich. It meant that we qualified for the knockout stages and are in pole position to actually go through as group winners, which is remarkable for the fourth seeded team, the lowest seeded team in the competition. So Ivan has scored 3 hat-tricks in 4 Champions League games. He scored a hat-trick against Zenit on he scored 4 against Zenit. He only scored 1 against Benfica, let himself slip a little bit. Then obviously the hat-trick at the Allianz, a hat-trick today. Is your money on a hat-trick for this game? We'll see. We played Bournemouth as well and won very comfortably. They're in a poor run of form, and despite them taking the lead, we very comfortably saw them off. A 4-1 win there. Ivan with 2, Vieira and Alioski with the other 2. And then a very fortunate 1-0 away win against Everton. Pedro Neto getting a goal early, but they had a multitude of chances and efforts. And I mean, I don't even see. Can you see the match stats? Look at this. We were very thankful to Jordan Pickford returning to his old stomping ground and putting in a clinic, really. Um, yeah, so it's been going really well. It leaves us actually in fourth of the table, considering the start we had. We've recovered really well, which is what I hoped we'd do. We are still some way off Man United and Arsenal. It look like they're running away with it a little bit, but we're in that pack, which is where I hope to be. Really, my aim for this season, given that we've got the extra games, is maybe top 6. I'd be happy with that. If we can get Champions League again, that would be absolutely perfect. And we have actually made one transfer. Someone is going to arrive in January. He's a familiar face. You can see on the screen there. Carlos Elena is coming back to the club on a permanent deal. We approached him in the summer, and Barcelona wanted about 65 million. He was then available for about 10 million towards the end of the transfer window, but we didn't have the funds. And then I saw his asking price had dropped to 3.6, which we actually were able to just about afford using instalments. So he's going to come in. We know all about him. We know he's of good quality from what he did for us last year, and he's coming on a cheap deal. And I think that's a really good bit of business for a 21-year-old. He's only going to improve. We know what he's about, and yeah, I'm really pleased. Yeah, so that brings you well up to date. We have got a few injuries that we picked up in that last game at Everton. Malcolm's out injured, unfortunately, for a couple of weeks. Pulled knee ligaments. Ayer suspended, Janssen suspended, and Pickford is nursing a minor injury, but I'm not going to risk him. This game is not of massive importance. You can see there, I think I say a win basically secures the group win for us. So it'd be nice to get it, but the fact that we've already qualified is remarkable to me. So I think I'm going to name 6 subs in this one, which is crazy. Right, so the team for this one, lads. We've got Wiedveld in goal, Norton, Gagnon, Holding, and Garbers at the back. I'm actually going to switch Gagnon to a ball-playing defender. That's what he's best suited at. Vieira and Storaro in the middle. Alioski, Bentaker, Neto, and Andre Ivan up front. I'm going to submit the team and get into the game. Alright, their team is that weird hidden team with no faces. They're like ninjas, Zenit. No one knows what team they've played. No one's got a clue. Right, it's a good team talk. Yeah, I can rely on him. Yeah, good player. Yeah, fine. So we come out here. We're at Allen Road, and we kick off shooting from left to right in our usual all-white kit. And can we produce another performance? Can Ivan grab himself another hat trick? We're about to find out. They're on the attack though, actually, and Norton clears the initial cross. Alioski can only head it wide to Yerkin, and he struck the bar for the firm effort, and we got away with one there. Right, guys, that's all we saw. Nothing has happened. We have had shots, we've had possession in this game, but we haven't done a great deal with it. So I'm going to try and change things around a little bit. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Get them fired up. I'm just going to change things just a touch. I'm going to move to a more attacking system. So we're having possession, but we're not doing a great deal with it. So, well, we're not seeing a great deal anyway, at least anyway. So if we're playing more attacking, hopefully it means we're a bit more urgent with the ball, a little bit more progressive with it, and we'll see if that makes a difference. It makes us, well, lets us see a highlight of ours. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, we have a corner here early on in the second half. Bentancur takes it, floats it in. Ivan is up for it, but it gets cleared as far as Vieira. Alioski's got a little bit of space, and he curls it into that top corner. He has done a few of those in recent weeks. I think I was missing a trick past couple of years, playing on the left-hand side. When he pops up on his left foot, just inside the box, I'm starting to expect him to do it. You can see there, Vieira retrieved the ball. He played it into Alioski. He found himself in quite a bit of space, and he just bent it in. I think it just kissed the post on its way in, and we are loving that goal. Fabulous, fabulous strike. And there's another highlight though, coming quite soon after. They play it up. It gets cleared. Neto plays it forward to Ivan. He probably needs a bit of help here. He doesn't get it. Cranvita comes in with a tackle, but it's a poor ball, and we recover possession. Now Ivan has it again. We can slide it. Oh, he slides a Neto. A lovely reverse pass, and Neto scores. Pedro Neto has been fantastic this season so far. At age of 19, I'm so pleased he chose us. He had a lot of other offers, and actually, if you remember, I upped my offer for him, my contract offer, to try and persuade him, and thankfully he agreed. But what a pass this is from Ivan. I assumed he was going to look out to the right hand side, but he reverse pass just confused everyone, including myself. And Pedro Neto wasn't confused. He knew what he had to do and he did it. Another highlight here. Bentancur plays it in. Storaro retrieves. He gets tackled though, and Saligov is able to clear it. We do pick it up though with Norton. Vieira has the ball. He's been pushed back. He finds Nagnon into Storaro. Alioski is broken clear a little bit. Can he get the ball across? He can't. He gets blocked very, very well. And they try and clear it again. They're going very, very direct, very quickly. And it's not really working for them at the moment. We're able to get the ball back fairly comfortably. And we're trying to work something else now. Ivan has it into Bentancur. He finds I thought that looked a nice ball, but it didn't quite make it to Neto. Garvin now puts it in, and Alioski on the volley couldn't quite direct it home. But it was a nice, good sustained spell of possession, really. Okay, the goal kick is played up. They have the ball with Mac. That's Corcoran, Paredes, Mac, and do we get the ball back? We do. Bentancur ends up with it. He needs to slide in. Alioski is through on goal on his left foot. He tried to sort of bend it in, but the keeper was stood up strong. I'm going to make a change. Vieira is tired and on a yellow card. I'm going to bring on Højbjerg. And then put him and Storaro around and put Storaro as a ball-winning midfielder on support because he's better suited to that role, really. Bentancur just get tired here. I think we asked that attacking playmaker to do a lot of movement, a lot of running. Nanyon's picked up an injury now. We're picking up a few injuries in just all of a sudden, to be really. Okay, so Liam Cooper's going to come on. We're going to play him as a defensive centre back on just on defend, and then Rob Holding can be on defend as well. Yeah, I'm going to leave with a sub in case any other injuries occur. It's only 2-0. If they get a goal back in the next few minutes, and it sets up for a very, very nervy end. But we are on the attack here now. Norton can cross the ball. It goes to nobody really, but Bentancur retrieves and just wide. That looks so close. Perhaps should have done better there. Came on his weaker side. I think he is right-footed, and they couldn't quite force it home. Now Alioski does well there to bring down that goal kick, and Ivan striking too, and he's tipped onto the bar by Ludigan. And oh, look at that Bentancur! I cannot stand by and watch a 60% fitness. I'll bring on Kamara Roof for Bentancur. And 5 minutes left to play here. Just almost just about end of time, and they make it 2-1. This is what I was worried about. Robert Mack. Oh no, he's offside. Was he? He was nodded down. He must have been the player on the line was interfering with play, I suppose. That was a weird header that the keeper decided to say. It was going nowhere near the goal from Neto, but the keeper must have just lost his bearings and decided to make the save. And they can bring it clear now with Polos. He finds Mack on the left-hand side. He's faced by Norton. Norton does well. He tackles him and wins it back and puts it down the line. And there Neto can recover. Mamana. Oh, that was a tackle that came from from the penalty spot almost. Keep going. But Rigoni has it, and he does score. Emiliano Rigoni with a lovely strike late on in this game. We seem to have switched off our focus a little bit, maybe because I took off some of our better players, and we've just been going through the motions a touch. We definitely lack something with that Vieira in the middle. So he's finding a bit of space, and obviously Cooper is not Champions League quality by any stretch of the imagination. But I think that's going to wrap up this game. Ball's flicked on. We are past 5 minutes added on time. That's what we were promised. Cooper clears the ball. Ivan does not get fouled apparently. He misses the header though. I don't really know what we're playing on for our ref. Riedeveld has the ball. He clears to Neto to Roof, and there is the final whistle. And we win this one 2-1. A pretty deserved win, I'd say. A very comfortable win. Alioski and Neto finally getting the goals. It was very tight at half time, but like I say, we went attacking, and that did seem to open up the game a little bit more, and we were able to create some chances. And maybe when the changes being made, we should have switched back to a control to try and just sort of keep the ball and see the game out. That might be my bit of a learning curve for me. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Like that, I think that secures top place in the group. We get how about the injury 4 or 5 weeks? Not great, but Janssen will be back for next game. It was only a suspension he missed out on. Right then, guys. So that will bring us to an end to this episode. I think the next one we will do. Okay, yeah. So the next game I think will be a Southampton game. Should be the toughest one. And yeah, we're going to see how we get on now. We're pretty much through the Champions League group stages. It's been a tough run of games just because of the number of games we played and the start we had to endure with the teams we faced. So yeah, I'm optimistic that we can have a good middle, like a good December really, which is a big time for us. I mean, how many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in December. So it's a busy period, and hopefully we can come through it. We can't afford to pick up too many more injuries, but hopefully we can progress nicely. Looking forward to Elena joining. He'll be the only one I think that we can bring in because we are a bit tight on the wages and transfer budget. To be fair, we only just about scraped that transfer through. And yes, guys, that will bring us to an end to this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Follow me on Twitter, of course, at DRCDave1. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.